Hello. This game is like extremely loud. Like I've turned it down both on OBS and in my system sounds, and it's still extremely loud. Hi Spark, how you doing? I'm gonna try and bump that down a bit more. Oh god, that is too much. Right. 4 seems like a good number because then I'm not getting deafened and I can bump it up on OBS. Right, let us begin. Would you be like really quiet now? Oh dear. I mean, that explains why they've changed the names of people and location, considering it's a real event. When I was 8 years old, my mum and I had a car accident. By stroke of luck, I survived. After that accident, every time I think of the time before I was 8 years old, an endless dark forest would emerge in my mind. (1998), the 10th year of the Heisei era. There's too many sirens recently. When I opened my eyes, I found myself in an unfamiliar train station. The mountains are shrouded in thick mist, and the shadows of a dark forest are flickering. Shikanaki Station. I thought I took the train home. Shikanaki-mura is a village near Kuromori town. Before the car accident happened, my family lived in Kuromori town. My father hardly mentioned my mother, or anything about Kuromori town. Alright. It's my satchel. Let's see if there's anything important inside. Animal World. Kobayashi Sensei's new mystery novel. Been excited about it for a long time. I should read it only after I return home. It's a train ticket to go home. I thought I took the train. Why am I here? Going to advance to my 3rd year soon. My homework is getting heavier. I'd better leave it here. It's the additional list of books my father told me to read. After my mother passed away, my father became a quiet person. He'd often give me a list of books to read so I could kill time. Other than that, we hardly talked to each other. Ooh, a torch. Meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. This cat is trying to tell me something. Meow, meow. Well, I can't understand it. Let's check the other places first. Fair enough. Sound of a door being unlocked came from the train station. Okay, so this is basically just like a tutorial, but... I'm gonna move this up here a bit because, like, the preview was visible behind it for me. Tales of the Black Forest. Ooh. The floor is badly damaged. There's a large bottomless hole. A white feather is floating atop. The loudspeaker has fallen from the wall, still buzzing vaguely. This is FM 85.4, voice of Shikanaki Railways. Heaven's fire will rain like a thunderstorm. Cries of anguish will come from strong gusts of wind. Sama will manifest itself and save the living from misery. Sounds like a form of preaching by some religious group. Speaking of which, some rumors have been going around that next year will be the end of the world. That's probably why this form of preaching by similar religious groups are more common nowadays. Kihara. The feather is shining brightly. That noise mixed with the countless howling is pulling me into the darkness. Just when I'm about to lose consciousness, a warm breeze brushes against my ears. I muster all my strength to lift my heavy eyelids. When I open my eyes again, a girl with silver hair is sitting quietly under the moonlight that is streaming down. Her eyes are like plum blossoms that have fallen on the snow. When did this girl appear? The room also seems to be different. Excuse me. The girl points to her lips and shakes her head. I'm sorry. The girl takes out a notebook. A set of words automatically shows on the notebook's cover. I'm cursed and can't talk. Notebook words. Cursed? If you want to know what this place, if you want to know what is this place, why you're here and such, I can't answer them. Anyway, you and I are trapped here because of the curse. But I know how to remove the curse. If you want to remove it, you can come with me to Kuramoricho Gekijo? I am probably absolutely massacring these pronunciations. I apologize. You see, I'm not sure about this here. There should be a Kuramoricho Gekijo. Kuramori Town Theatre. That place has a way to remove the curse. It's written right there on the notebook's first page. Kuramoricho Gekijo has the power to remove the curse hidden inside. This notebook doesn't look like anything everything by humans. This notebook is very accurate. For example, look here at the top. It said I will meet a girl with bobbed black hair, who is a little cold and nerdy by chance. Isn't that very accurate? Anyway, this notebook wouldn't lie. Maybe it's a form of guidance from a deity. So what do we do now? Go to Kuramoricho Keikicho? Before we go there, you need to remove Nensha first. Nensha? The white feather you picked up has endowed you with magical powers, and one of them is Nensha. As long as you touch an electrical appliance that is working normally, you can read its memories and enter its memories. Did I come here because I touched that loudspeaker just now? Bingo! And it's all because of Nensha that the loudspeaker has returned to the wall? Yes, Nensha enables traveling between back to a certain point in time. Since you have gone back in time, the loudspeaker is now hanging up there on the wall. If you want to end the Nensha, you need to touch the electrical appliance that is used for Nensha once again. At this height, I should be able to touch it if I jump, but the floor looks unstable. It feels like it might collapse at any time. You can try touching other electrical appliances. Other electrical appliances in the same area can also be used for Nensha. The notebook said that. How do you get this notebook? Kihara-san, it's a trade secret. I can't answer you right now. You know my name? Ah, yes, the notebook told me. I'll introduce myself then. My name is Kiritani Yuki. I'm a full-time writer. She seems to be around my age. Stop daydreaming. Daydreaming. Hurry up and find the electrical appliance for Nensha. Okay. First off, what is this? Emergency notice. If anyone notices a person carrying suspicious containers inside the train, please remain calm and inform the attendant immediately. If any unusual gas is detected, please cover your mouth and nose with a wet cloth. Move to a safe area away from the gas and go to the nearest hospital for examination promptly. 1995.4 Kuramoricho Railway Safety Commission. 1995. I remember the Aden subway gas attack back then. It was very shocking. Seems the notice was posted recently. That means I've come back to the year of 1995. Radio on the captured. Turn it on! Radio isn't responding. Seems the batteries are dead. Kiritani said just now that the electrical appliance would need to work normally before I could use Nensha. Let's look for a set of replacement batteries. It's a cabinet with a combination lock doing here. Kiritani-san, there's a combination lock. Any hints on for the combination on the notebook? No, we can't always depend on the notebook. The gods would also test us occasionally. Ah, what a fright! The seat's cushion suddenly moved. There's a piece of paper under the cushion. Piece of paper that has turned yellow under the cushion. There are scribbles on it. These things must be hidden. I'll be killed if someone finds out. It's safe there, but my memory is getting worse. I might as well write the code only I can understand. Red cushion, Blue cushion, chair, light bulb. Don't know what happened, but if we can decipher the code, we'll probably know the combination. Like I said, the gods would give us hints. Who was the one who said the gods would test us occasionally? I hope I find something. Okay, okay. I know this movie. It's a story of two girls and a cat. Oh, okay. What was it again? So red cushions 3, blue cushions 4, chairs 8, and light bulbs 2. 8, 2. Hey! There are some receipts and junk in the cabinet. Obtained a pack of batteries. Some items in the game can be used automatically without opening the menu. Some flies in the cabinet. Oh god. So it'd be Shinri Tengoku's benevolent patriarch will bring forth the trials. Only through death and devotion can one stay far away from endless suffering. Shinri Tengoku, Heavenly Kingdom of Truth. Seems to be the cult behind the subway gas attack in 1995. Is the station master also a follower? Did you manage to open it? I found a pack of batteries. We can probably use it on the radio. Kihara-chan, I'm impressed. Hurry up and activate Ninja. If I insert the batteries, the radio should work normally. Still no response? Try tuning the radio. 85.4. That was the one that we had earlier. Corcel 526G mobile phone. So light, it's beyond anyone's imagination. It's the latest mobile phone model this year. A mobile phone? You don't know what a mobile phone is? Yes, I live a relatively traditional life. A mobile phone is a kind of portable telephone which is getting popular in recent years. Ah, I know what a telephone is. You say hello to the speaker and the box inside the speaker will make a set of sounds. But Corcel 526G was released in 1998. We've gone back to 1995. How come it's airing an ad in 1998? Ninja is essentially a bridge that connects memories from different points in time. If you receive the radio broadcast signals in 1998, that means Ninja has succeeded. Heaven's fire will rain down like a thunderstorm. Cries of anguish will come like strong gusts of wind. Sama will manifest and save the living from misery. Again. The feather is shining brightly. Are we just like stuck on this side now? Yep. It seems I'm back. Where's Kiritani-san? Is there something like onigiri on the seat cushion? turned her into a chicken. I'm Kitty Tammy. Because of the curse, I've changed my appearance from human to a pigeon. Oh, a pigeon, okay. Not a chicken. They only talk when they take the form of a pigeon. So you're saying you are a pigeon right now? This isn't important. Don't forget to take me with you if you intend to leave this place. Don't you have wings? Idiot. I'm still not used to a bird's body. Alright, my pocket should be big enough to fit something like an onigiri of this size. Right, okay, so how are we meant to get back out? That's what you've broken off it. This ladder looks rather sturdy. If I put it across the hole, I can get across. Hey! Smart, smart, smart. Finally got out. I told you this notebook could guide us out of here. I have something to say before we set out. Kihara-san, I know you have a lot of questions. I'd really like to tell you the truth, but I can't divulge more for now. I'm inflicted with a kind of curse called Kotodama curse. With this curse, I can't tell secrets that I know. Once I develop any urge to tell a secret, the curse would become invisible hands and grip my throat tightly, that I can't utter anything at all. I can't tell you why I'm here, or how I know all these secrets. Sorry, oh god, I accidentally pressed Z again. I'm not an evil person, but I want to get out of this place with you, Kihara. That is, I know it's not convincing. How should I put it? I'm also hiding something. I could see strange things since I was a child. Strange things? Things like yokai, ghosts and such. I thought everyone could see those, but later I found out I was the only one who could see them. But they were all very benign and never hurt me. No wonder you're unusually calm, Kihara-chan. Normally girls would be scared and cry if they come to such a place. I know everyone has secrets they can't tell. Once they divulge it, people will get hurt. So, I understand if you have difficulties and I won't ask further. Kihara-chan, you finally understand me. I'm really touched. So let's head towards Kuromori Gekijo. Yes. Meow. The cat from just now has disappeared. Seems I've forgotten something. Do I need to take my bag? Yeah. Makes sense. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Go, Shujin, cluck. Seems this chicken is speaking human language. So Whitefeather's other ability enables the holder to understand an animal's language. Say, did the white feather fall off you? Of course not. Shujin. Shujin? It's a dialect of Shikanaki village. It means master. You'd also know the dialect here, say a chicken would also know how to speak a dialect? Ah, I know a bit. Shujin hito kibirarushin. What did it just say? It said... Master was hanged and is dead. Hanged? What does that mean? I'm not sure. Can you ask about it? Does it look like I can speak chicken language? It looks like the same species as you. I'm the same as you, idiot. Let's investigate the other places first. Door is locked. By peering through a crack in the door, I can roughly see furniture inside is covered with dust and cobwebs. Strange signpost with a picture of a cat on it. The signpost appears quite new. Looks out of place with the desolate village. There's some old announcements on the notice board. Train 135 instant. Just gonna get a quick drink. According to investigations, a poisonous gas attack which took place in train 135 at Kuromori Station was committed by members of Shinri Tengoku. At the same time, police have confirmed that the station master Shikinaki Station, Matsuyama Masao, 62 years old, is a member of Shinri Tengoku and is likely to be involved in the gas attack. With police rushed to Matsuyama's residence, he had already hanged himself. Since poison gas attacks have occurred lately, Shikinaki Mura's Safety Committee would like to remind all residents to get the safety manual on hazardous gases promptly. If anyone finds a suspicious person or object, notify the nearest authority immediately. What's the, I don't know if they go year, month, day, or year, day, month. So it'd either be the 12th of October 1995 or the 10th of December 1995. Okay, 12th of October. October 1995. Remember there were also other poisonous gas attacks after the attack at Eidan subway. Is Kuromori Town one of them? Because of the decreased enrollment, Shikinaki Elementary School will be closed down officially by March next year. We believe every village resident has enjoyed their happy moments at Shikinaki Elementary School. But out of safety considerations, residents are advised to not go near the school premises. 1995-12, Shikinaki Mura Education Committee. Implement the policy of one village, one product. Vigorously develop tourism at Shikinaki Mura. Create the Shikinaki miracle again. It's hard to make out the words at the end, but because it has been put up for a long time. And I can roughly tell it was put up in the year 1982. 1982. From how this village looks, it was probably hit hard during the economic crisis. The revitalization plan has failed. You sure do follow economic matters closely, Kihara-chan. My father is a lecturer in socio-economics. One of his research topics over the last few years is the economic bubble in Japan. Wow, that's impressive. Given this is... Never mind. I'm about to say, given this is the largest house, I'll come back to this one. This place is much more bleak than I imagined. Shikinaki village was practically abandoned since a year ago. Everyone has moved out. Some moved to Kuromori Town. Some moved to places further away. Those who remained behind have probably died already. You seem to know Shikinaki well. The subject matter of my notebook is Kuromori, town. The strange tales from nearby villages. Of course, I'd have done a lot of my homework in advance. Yeah, we'll come back to that house there. Actually, that looks like it's leaving town. Never mind. Watanabe. J.A. Shikanaki Mura. Kurumori-cho. What is J.A.? J.A. is the abbreviation for Japan, not Japan. Japan Agricultural Cooperatives. It's responsible for the village's development. This Watanabe should be the head of the village. Door is shut tight. What about a window? It's all dark inside. Alright, so we can't access. Excuse you? Oh god, look. Those weren't lit and just lit. Those weren't lit just then. Things are starting to get spooky. Ojo-san. Ojo-san. Can you help me? I've been starving for days and I'm weak. Can you hold this child for me? Kiara. Can't explain, but you need to go. Hurry, get out of here. Help me hold my child. Don't delay, hurry up and run. She didn't pursue us. What's going on anyways? It's a legend that has been spreading around in Shikanaki village for a long time. The legend said people would meet a woman holding a baby when they walked into Shikanaki village at night. The woman would beg passers-by to take care of her baby. Once you take the baby, the woman will disappear, and the baby will become heavier and you can't throw it away. Eventually, the baby will be so heavy that it will squash you flat. What if she is someone who really needs our help? This village has been abandoned a long time ago. A woman wouldn't possibly roam around here in a kimono. What about yourself? This isn't the type for joke to fool. Anyway, although the monsters and ghosts you've met are all benign, there are plenty of malignant spirits in this world. There are some evil spirits who might even pose a threat to your life. So, you alright? You don't look well. Ah, it's probably because you shook me so violently while you were running. How about you go into my satchel? It's more spacious in there. I'm fine. It's cozy here. Plus, your body is warm and smells good, Kihara-chan. That's a bit of a weird thing to say. Then get some rest. I'll try to walk slowly. Shikanaki Elementary School. The building might collapse at any time since it has not been maintained for many years. Please do not enter without permission. The table is full of scratches and swear words. Someone wrote the timetable with a pencil on the table. Doesn't look like an adult's handwriting. There should be some student's desk. Huh? Why is it here? A prank? This sort of thing is very common in a school. A school would always have one or two students that are shunned by others. Eh? It's so out of line. How could they treat their classmates like this? Those outcasts are probably treated as different beings. A lot of people are afraid of the unknown. Kihara, so nice. You must be very popular at school. My classmates in elementary school treated me as a weirdo because I could see yokai. But that's in the past now. My classmates are full of very nice people. Now my classes are full of... yeah. You know what I mean. That's good. Water of Abundance Shrine. The door is locked. This phone could be used for Nensha. Yes, but we should wait until we really need to use it. Right, I don't particularly want to, like, straight up enter that school. But at the same time, I kind of do. Oh, I can't anyway, that's fine. Nope. There are a lot of sirens recently. Deer Skull Kaiden. It looks like a deer's skull. Eh? How big is that deer? What are you doing? Hey, stay away from Eiko-sama. Eiko-sama? You mean this skull belongs to him? Don't call Eiko-sama's name directly. You're the one who kept saying the name. You look like a rabbit tail. What are you? I'm a pigeon. Sorry, we didn't mean to offend you. We just accidentally got lost at this place. In that case, you should go back now. By the way, can you tell us how to get to Kuromori Town? Why are you going there? We're going to... It's none of your business. Kihara-chan, don't tell this stupid deer. This bridge is the only way to get to Kuromori Town. You can't get across. Is there nothing else? If there is nothing else, do not go near Eiko-sama. Strange signpost. The tree is almost withered. A withered tree. Sorry, we need to go to Kuromori Town. Are you sure there is no other way? I won't tell you. Eiko-sama has ended up in this state because of humans. Sorry, we just arrived in the village. We don't know what happened here. Hang on. How come you can understand what I'm saying? I only realize it now. It's hard to explain. Perhaps you're not an ordinary human. Of course, Kihara-chan may look dumb, but she's actually very smart and gentle. And she has powers that will surprise you. I heard you mention the tree is dying. Does it have anything to do with Eiko-sama? Yes. This tree is named Tamasaki, and it would only bloom if it was watered with sun shower rainwater. Eiko-sama controls the weather and all 4 seasons around these parts. It's only through him that we could get the precious sun shower rainwater. But ever since Eiko-sama fell asleep, this tree hasn't been watered for a long time. Fell asleep. A deity's powers comes from the faith in humans. If a deity loses that faith, the deity would soon fall asleep, because it has lost its divine powers. Eiko-sama has been protecting these lands selflessly without complaining for centuries, but instead of thanking Eiko-sama for his kindness, those villagers chose to believe in this new deity instead. New deity? Does it have anything to do with Shinri Tengoku? I have a request. What is it? If I can get the sunshine rainwater and let this tree bloom again, will you show another way to get to Kuromori Town? Sunshower rainwater is very precious. How are you going to get it? Do you still remember when the last time there was a sun shower? I forgot. Right, whenever the foxes held a wedding, there was a sun shower. A fox's wedding? Eiko-sama is on good terms with the fox clan, Tamasaki, who lived around these parts. This tree was also given by the Tamasaki clan as a gift. Whenever a fox of the Tamasaki clan held a wedding, Eiko-sama would bring the valuable sunshine water at nightfall to express his appreciation. If memory serves me right, there was a fox's wedding a few years ago, but I don't remember when that was. Wait, why do you want to know? It's hard to explain. But if you give me a rough idea of the time, I can get a sun shower rainwater. I can't remember. Maybe you can go to the school building in the village, find some clues. The fox's wedding was held near the school building. I understand. Can you really get it? As long as you can show us another way, I promise I will definitely get it. Before Eiko-sama fell asleep, he was worried about this tree the most. Alright, as long as you can get the sunshine rainwater, I can take you to Kuromori Town. Okay. Which means that we need to go up here and use the telephone. Kihara, you heard about that legend, haven't you? People who see a fox's wedding would be jinxed. Yes, I heard about that. Yet you've decided to do this? We have no choice. Besides, this kind of legend is obviously used to frighten kids into going home early. Hard-working novelists like us will be so sad when you put it this way. Sorry, I'll buy one of your books if I see them one day. Take it that I'm supporting your creative works. Really? I'll forgive you then. Oh, by the way, would you like me to sign on it when the time comes? Yes, I would be overjoyed to have Kiratani Sensei's autograph. Sometimes I wonder why she's like a baby who is so easy to deal with. Scarecrow seemed to have said something just now. Oh my, you look familiar to me. Komosumi-chan. Oh, you look familiar to me, Komosumi-chan. I see from your eyes that you are lost. Are you looking for something, or an answer? I heard a fox's wedding was held here before. When was that? You've come to the right person. I've been standing here for decades, and I know everything that's happened around here. But if you want to know the answer, you have to answer some of my questions first. Go ahead. The first question, what is the fruit that looks green outside and red inside? A watermelon. Correct. The second question, what fruit is black when it is small and green when it is fully grown? A watermelon. That's right. The answer is still yummy and juicy watermelon. Speaking of which, I'm suddenly in the mood for a watermelon. Komatsumi-chan, would you mind picking a watermelon for me? Isn't it your duty to guard this watermelon patch? It doesn't matter anymore. After all, the owner of this melon patch died a long time ago. So long as you bring me a watermelon, I'll answer your questions. By the way, it has to be a ripe watermelon. Alright. This watermelon should be ripe, but in theory this village is uninhabited. There should be no one tending this field. Yet why is this watermelon so big? Kihara-chan, that scarecrow doesn't look trustworthy. What if it's a trap hidden inside? That scarecrow is indeed a bit weird, but I'm also a bit curious. Maybe there really is something. Are we dead? An indistinct set of bleached human bones is uncovered from the soil beneath the watermelon. Surprise! Isn't that surprising? It's human bones. Ha! Looks like the bones have been buried here for ages. Ah, that's why the watermelon would grow so big. It must have absorbed the human's nutrients. Humans can't be fertilizers. Huh? Hey, hey, hey! What? Wait. These are human bones, right? These are human bones. Why are you so calm about it? Ah, this is my elaborately designed prank. Is there something wrong with your head, Komusume-chan? Normal people would be so scared they would wet themselves. Sorry to disappoint you. I can see monsters and ghosts since I was born. I've seen more frightening stuff than this. Ah, this isn't fun at all. You're so boring. Well, since you've been here all this time, you probably know how the bones ended up here. I'm not in the mood to talk about that. If you want to scare people, I could help you. Help me? How? I could try and find some passerby for you. Of course I will tell them. There's a scarecrow here. He's very lonely. He loves to attract other people's attention with pranks. Please talk to him. Wait a second. Oh, you're not really going to do that, are you? Just write on his body so that everyone who would pass this guy could see it. Whoa, little thing that looks like a duck egg. You're so mean. Kihara-chan, just write it directly on his face. No, please don't. I'm begging you. Just ask me anything, I'll tell you. Okay then, I'll need to ask you. What do you wish to know? The Fox's wedding. Ah, the Fox's wedding. I remember it clearly. It was so lively that day, and yokai from everywhere came. Just tell me which year it took place. I can't remember the year. I'm sure it was in early spring. Ah, but I remember that year was the time when school was closed down. Foxes don't like to be seen by humans, especially human kids. Because the school was closed down that year, the place became very desolate. So the wedding was pretty spectacular. I remember there were... I think I get it. Oi, are you sure you don't want to hear about the grand occasion on that day? I'll see it soon. Huh? About the bones! About the bones, let me see. I can't remember the name, but the Persian? The person is a station master. A station master, is that Matsuyama Maso? Who's hanged himself? Ah, right, it's him, but he didn't commit suicide. The store in front of Matsuyama's house. I think it was around 3 years ago. Several villagers barged into Matsuyama's house. They seem to have argued with him. I don't remember what they were arguing about. I'm sure Matsuyama didn't kill himself. Rather, he was hanged by those people. Ooh. Why did the villagers hang him? Probably because of some religion. Yes, I vaguely remember those people who were shouting something like, why did you betray us? Betray? After Matsuyama died, the village forbade his wife from burying him in this village cemetery, so she buried him. So he was buried in this melon patch hastily. Not long afterwards, Matsuyama's wife jumped into the river and drowned herself. What an unfortunate family. I guess it could kind of count as isekai. You still remember the year when the school was closed down? Then she would fail if you get it wrong. The notice board at the front of the village. It's a date. I don't know if that baby holding restless spirit is still there. We won't go wrong if we're careful. I want to say it was 1985. No. We're in 19... It wasn't 1985, was it? I'm not holding your baby. School closure, 1995. Oh, there's a sad-looking dog there too. That restless spirit is gone. It should be safe now. See if there are any clues we've missed. Nope. Right, we need to go back to 1995. Uh, 1995. Wait a second. I'm pretty sure it said 1995. Unless it was 3 years after that. Nope. Clearly, I am Big Dum Dum. Right, the officially struck 1996, okay. March of next year. Not present year, next year. I believe that is everything I can currently do. Boop, 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 boop. The phone is responding. Ooh. This looks nice. Mind you, it would for a wedding, doesn't it? Seems we did it. But is this a sun shower? It's different from what I'd imagined. The phone isn't responding. I'll find some other electrical appliances for Nensha later. What did you say? You're telling me that Ojo-sama has disappeared? Oh, the minute I looked away, she was gone. I can't believe you'd let her disappear right under your nose. Oh, something. I accidentally pressed Z and skipped it on to the next line. Ojo-sama is the bride. How is the wedding going to proceed without her? You'll replace her? Sir, I'm not even old enough to get married. Ah, shut up. All of you will have to find Ojo-sama. But it's raining heavily, we can't even pick up Ojo-sama's scent. And keep your eyes peeled and search every corner carefully. Seems we have something big. Yes. Hang on, if unfortunate things would befall people when they run into a fox's wedding, then if they run into a fox running away from a wedding, we would definitely be killed. They're coming. Quickly, hide in the cottage. That was close. If we got noticed by them, they might have even take away Kihara-chan and make her the bride. But it's okay, as long as we can get the sun shower rainwater safely. Is the sun shower really outside? Eh? The deer said that the sun shower was a gift Eiko-sama would bestow upon Tamasaki clan as a wedding present. It's very precious. The rain outside seems more like a downpour that came out of nowhere. Plus, that fox said that this rain is totally unexpected. It's strange indeed. Let's wait till they find the bride. If the wedding proceeds as planned, we should be able to see the real sun shower. Guess that's the only thing we can do. Right. This is the first time I've heard a fox skip a wedding. Yes, this is going into my book. Somewhat mouldy notebook. Seems that the notebook records the sales of goods. The final date of record is October 14th, 1995. Matsuyama was dead on the 12th. This notebook should be from Matsuyama's wife. Why? I'm rather bothered by what the Scarecrow said earlier. Was Matsuyama really hanged by villagers? In some religious groups, this kind of lynching happens a lot. Also, when Matsuyama was killed, the Scarecrow heard those villagers shouting, "Why did you betray us?" According to the clue that was hidden under the seat's cushion in the train station, Matsuyama seems to be afraid of letting others know what he is a member of, that he's a member of Shinriten Goku. Don't tell me Matsuyama originally believed some religion at Shikanaki village. He was hanged to death by those other followers because he joined the Shinriten Goku. Part of it, and took part in the gas attack. Yes, that's possible. Religion at Shikanaki village, maybe that's Eiko-sama is... Kihara-chan. Don't look too much into that. Maybe we can inquire about Shikanaki village in Kuromori town. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh, God. An eerie chewing sound came from one corner of the room. Ah, there is a strange woman in the corner, and her face is covered with blood. She's eating something weird. It seems to be a watermelon. Hey, I'm a girl. You're so rude. You look like a Kagami Mochi. I'm a pigeon. You're the rude one. Excuse me, who are you? It's so obvious. I'm just a passerby. And how do you explain the ears on your head? And that Shiromu at your feet? Oh my, I forgot to hide them. You're the bride who skipped her own wedding? You're here to take me back? Don't be fooled by my appearance, my claws are very sharp. I'm not here to take you back. Perhaps it's because I ate your watermelon in secret? No, not that either. And that the watermelon patches. Anyway, I mean no harm to you. I see. You smell like a human. Aren't you a human? Yes. You could actually make your way here. I guess you're not an ordinary human. Right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Tamasaki Shizu. I'm Kihara Kashin. Tamasaki-san, I'd like to ask you a question. Okay, go ahead. Yes, I think I got most of it. I can help you get sun shower rainwater. But before that, Kihara-san, I hope you can take me to Shikanaki Station. In other words, you're asking me to help you escape from your own wedding. Correct, Kihara-san. I don't know the groom at all. In order to secure their position on this land, my Tamasaki clan would ask me to marry an old yokai I don't even know at all. I have no feelings for that old guy. He has dozens of wives. I don't want to get married. My family's afraid I might escape, so they had imprisoned me. It wasn't easy for me to escape to this place when it rained, but now I don't think I can get away. So if you can help me get out of here, I will definitely give you the thing you want, Kihara-san. What should I do? They can smell me, but if I'm the same size as your little pigeon, you can put me inside your satchel. Your smell should be able to mask mine. Oh, there are so many foxes guarding this place out there. Don't worry. If they really catch me, I'll accept my fate. I will plead for you, Kihara-san. After all, I'm the Ojo-sama of the Tamasaki clan. They won't harm you. Alright, I will help you. Kihara-san, you're really accommodating. How would you simply believe this melon-stealing fox? But Tamasaki-san is also like us. He wants to get out of here. Not to mention, we're having a hard time escaping from this place right now. Kihara-san, you're really so amazing. Little pigeon, you should watch and learn from your owner. I'm curious to know, why do you need the sun shower rainwater? To help Eiko-sama. Since it's for Eiko-sama, don't worry. I'll do my best to keep you safe. Kihara-san, let me know when you're ready. Okay. Right, first things first, what is this? Pile of groceries, they're covered with dust and cobwebs. Key covered in cobwebs. To the snack shop, eh? Kihara-san, are you ready? Yes. Good, then I'll use my magic first. Both of you, guard that place. Does Tamasaki-sama know about this? Of course, Tamasaki-san knows Ojo-sama has run away from the wedding, and he's furious. we can't find Ojo-sama, we're dead ducks. They said the scent of humans around this place. Is it possible humans have abducted Tamasaki-san? Hell no! Tamasaki-san has already given the order. If anyone finds out humans are behind it, slay those humans immediately, no exceptions, even if Ojo-sama pleads for mercy on their behalf. Is that really necessary? You don't know? It's those books by humans that corrupted Ojo-sama. That's why Tamasaki-sama hates humans the most. I see. We haven't searched this building yet. Hey, what are you two doing? Boss, we haven't searched this building yet. Idiot, it stinks of dead human bodies inside. Why would Tamasaki Ojo-sama hide inside? Run along and search somewhere else. Are we dead? Sorry, I ruined it. Tamasaki-san, what are the books they're talking about? Our clan has never liked humans, including human stuff, but I've always loved human stuff since I was a kid, especially books written by humans. Because of that, my father would often scold me, and other foxes would mock me. In their eyes, I'm an odd one among foxes. I don't care what they think of me. I want to go to the human world and get to know humans better. This wedding was arranged in advance to advance my family's interests, and I was offered as a sacrifice. So I made up my mind to get out of here and go to the human world. Sorry, this should have been my private affair. Sorry to get you involved because I was willful. I should show myself and end this mess early. Tamasaki-san, the human world is not as beautiful as you'd imagined. Yes, I'm too naive, but if you don't see the outside world with your own eyes, you'll regret it your whole life. Kihara-san, my favorite writer once wrote a poem. I walk through thorny bushes full of scratches, and the harbinger of death hovers over my head, but still I press ahead and go across the high mountains. Because the view of there is fantastic. This is Kobayashi Sensei's poem. I also like it very much. Those two look very similar. Since you've come to this point, don't turn back. But Kihara-san, you're not in an imaginary world. Those guys outside will really hurt you. Maybe there's a way to avoid that danger outside. I'm not sure if it works, but I'd like to give it a try. Tamasaki-san, could you lend me your wristwatch? Now it's 5:20 in the evening. Okay, all set. I need to wear this watch on my wrist to ensure success. Briefly, I can read the memory in an electrical appliance at a certain time. The appliance will change location when we travel back in time. Now I'm wearing this watch, we can return to this watch's memory at 5:20 if we get into any danger. This way, the person wearing the watch could come back into this room along with the watch. You're a genius, Kihara-chan. I don't really understand, but since you've decided to help me, I'll also try my best to assist you. Okay, let's head out now. Right. Okay. It's heavily guarded. Kihara-san, you need to be careful until we reach Shikanaki Station. This rain is timely. We should be able to elude those foxes if we're careful. Yo, the lovely Komusume-chan over there. I have no idea, I'll be completely honest with you. Wait, I see from your eyes that you are lost. You're asking me what I'm looking for? Eh? There are human bones hidden under watermelons. Stupid scarecrow, you can't scare us anymore. Eh? Foxes can see anything within a semicircle, and the range of vision is quite far. Avoid showing up within the semicircle in front of them. Right, This is a fox forest. The wedding party would set off from the fox forest, cross a magical barrier that reach Shikanaki village. The bridge we passed just now is a portal in the barrier. Although I could open the portal with my magic and just go back to Shikanaki village. I spent too much mana just now. Would need to rest a bit. The fog is heavy here. It would probably be harder for them to notice us. Short range of vision, 10 to act. Okay. Fair enough. It's heavily guarded ahead. So dangerous that if we go there directly. Let's see if there's another way across. Why is there a radio here? Maybe the other foxes stole no. Picked it up from the villagers. Actually, some foxes also like human stuff as much as I do. But my father hates them, that's why he tries to hide things in places like this. Seems the radio can still be turned on. Replay. This is Kuromori Cho Nighttime News. Coming up next is... At present, the mastermind behind the theatre gas attack is still unidentified. One of the members of the theatre crew has been found dead at home from taking poison. Police suspect that. Feather is shining brightly. Huh? It's nighttime now. Radio is probably broadcasting yesterday's evening's news. And Densha has brought us back to the scene at night. This function is so convenient. Right. Careful with those firefoxes at night. Those are dangerous. Right. I'd better set this place as a point for Densha to backtrack to. I've set the Fox Forest entrance as it. Alright. Sprint up now. Okay. Until we go back and sprint. Okay. So we come back here. And juke him around that. Oh god. Whoops. Okay. I'll stop there, then go back, sprint up there. Jesus, that's spinning so fast. Seems we're safe for now. But it set this place as a point for Nensha to backtrack first. Doesn't seem to be Japanese. Never seen these kinds of characters before. Our Fox clans use these characters. What's it say? It roughly means stupid humans get out of our territory. Even if they want to protest, they should write a language humans could understand. It's a dead end. Tamasaki-san, have you recovered your powers? I've only recovered 2/3 of it. After all, I've been starving for a long time. I remember a swan boat that would always stop here at daytime. We could reach the center of the lake with that boat. Foxes can't swim, so they probably won't pursue us. Seems we can use Nensha on that lampad. But the foxheaders guarding this place will wake up at daytime. It'd be risky to return here during the daytime without doing anything else. Can only break the bridge. Oh, I get it, I get it. So what we do is we come back down. And take up the axe. And just for safety's sake, we don't want to let's see if this axe can break the bridge. Ah yes, it won't be able to jump that. Yes. I will use the Nensha. Do me a favor and tell my parents I'm never coming back. The feather is shining brightly. Eiko-sama, Eiko-sama, I want to go see the worlds where the humans live. Why do you want to go to their world? Humans really interesting. We have that I can't remember the name. But anyway, they're really interesting. So you want to go to their world, you have to learn how to communicate with them first. What is communicate? You're speaking with a lisp now. It's hard to fit in the human world like that. Oh, I will try my best to learn. Besides the human language, you also need to learn a lot of things such as human etiquette, their knowledge, living habits. Eiko-sama, please tell me, how do I learn all these? Humans love to record things and pass them to others. They would write them on all kinds, on a kind of item called books. If you want to see them, I can give you some of the books by humans. Really? Thank you. Thank you, Eiko-sama. Thank you. Eiko-sama, I have learned quite a bit of the human language. May I now go to the human world? Can you tell me why you want to go to their world? I learned something called freedom in their books. I want to pursue that thing. Aren't you free now? My father would never let me learn anything about humans, and my mother had told me they will marry me off to some yokai from another place when I get older. The other foxes would secretly call me a weirdo and mock me for fancying human stuff. So, Eiko-sama, I want to get out of here. I want to find that freedom. I'm riding in a boat on the lake right now. Do you feel carefree? Yes. You're carefree while riding a boat on the lake now. You could go any place you want. But what if I make the boat disappear? Ah, the boat is gone. Under normal circumstances, you will fall into the water, and the currents would swallow you. There are rules to survive in human society, just like fish and prawns in water, and foxes in these parts. To live in the human world, you need money, skills, and power. You need a lot of those things which you don't have. Even if you have all those, it's not easy to live in the human world. As far as I know, the human world is going through a great disaster called an economic crisis. Millions of people are starving with no place to stay. Some even committed suicide. In spite of all these, you would still want to go to the human world and pursue that freedom? Sweetie, you can come to me when you have figured it out. Eiko-sama, check this out. I got a license from humans. With this license, I could become a teacher. Then I'll have a stable income. I've also made friends with lots of humans. Eiko-sama, why are you smiling? For decades I've tried to talk some sense into you, but you've never given up on the idea of going to the world where humans live. Why are you so insistent on that? Eiko-sama, I once thought of running away from here because I was curious and rebellious. When I learned about the human world, I realized it's not that beautiful. I need to earn money to survive, sacrifice my time for leisure, and force myself to smile at strangers. Anyway, I need to put up with lots of nonsense. I finally understand the price for freedom is not having that freedom. The goal in not having freedom is being free. And humans would actually survive in that quandary between freedom and not having freedom for thousands of years. I want to know the reason, and I want to know humans better. Now I've finally understood it, Eiko-sama. What I like is not the result of pursuing that freedom, but this process. The process of controlling my own destiny. Looks like you don't need me to guide you anymore. Thank you, Eiko-sama. Actually, I know you never intended to stop me from leaving this place. Thanks to your guidance, now I know what I really want. Since you want to be a teacher among humans, turn what you have learned into knowledge and enlighten new lives. Yes, Eiko-sama, I won't let you down. Eiko-sama, I'll come back to visit you whenever I'm free. Tamasaki, you only need to go ahead and pursue your own destiny. No need to think about me. Besides, I'm also about to start on my journey. Eh? Eiko-sama, where are you going? To a distant place. Then will you come back? Yes. Compared to my long life, this is just a short trip. Tamasaki-san. Tamasaki-san! Tamasaki-san, are you alright? And now at... Don't know what happened. I passed out right after activating Ninja. We're on the swan boat when I woke up. This is... Kare-sansui. Kare-sansui? It's Eiko-sama's garden. Why are we here? Speaking of which, the boat seems to be stuck on something firm just now. It's an electric boat. I'll start Ninja again. Okay. This is Shikanaki Station. To be exact, it's the roof of the station. Why did we land here? That's your question, you fool? This roof doesn't look sturdy at all. That's because it isn't. Hey, at least it's plugged that hole. Woo! Luckily the roof isn't that high. But we have smashed a big hole in the floor. This station is going to abandon sooner or later. No one will blame us. Kihara-san. It'll be the last 10 minutes before the train will arrive. Rest a bit first. Oh yeah, we're in the past now, aren't we? I forgot about that. By the way, you're going to Kuromori Town, right? I have a small dwelling in Kuromori Town, and I'm not using it now. If you're tired, you can rest there. The dwelling is the apartment next to the baseball court. Baseball? Basketball. Here's a key. Or was it baseball? I don't even know what I've just read. Thank you, Tamasaki-san. Before I leave, you can ask me if you have any questions about Kuromori Town. I'll try my best to answer. Right, first off, what is this? There's a moldy letter in the cabinet. I know things would eventually be revealed and my husband also died from the violence, all of which is retribution. But the unorthodox rites that are carried out from the village are even more abominable than Shinrin Tengoku. I'm leaving the evidence in a small box outside my store. Hope that the person who reads this letter will expose the truth to the public. Seems Matsuyama's wife wrote this letter. The letter said the cult in Shikanaki village is more cruel than Shinrin Tengoku. Does it have anything to do with the new deity that the deer mentioned? Kuromori-cho Ingekijo is right across from the apartment where I live. It's a theatre built to commemorate the Shikanaki miracle. It's been close to 20 years since it was built. But the theatre encountered setbacks after the economic crisis several years ago. Last year, This is the year 1995. A gas attack happened near the theatre, and it was a big blow to the theatre. I remember the gas attack also occurred on the train 135 at Kuromori Station. Yes, the dates of the two incidents were quite close. It's probably a response to the Tokyo Eidan subway gas attack by financial followers. I usually pay attention to such things, so I would often gather information. There are some detailed articles about these two attacks in my room. If you're interested, you can look through them. Okay. What else would you like to know? To be honest, I like being surrounded with people, so I would often go to Kuromori Town once I learned to explore my surroundings. I don't know Shikanaki Village that well. All I know about Shikanaki Village is that it's a village with hundreds of years of history. During the Taisho period, it prospered from the mining industry, but fell into decay because of the war shortly afterwards. After the war, Shikanaki Village began to develop its agriculture. The fruits and vegetables grown there were sold all over Japan, especially their watermelons. They're very tasty. Shikanaki Village flourished once again thanks to their agriculture developments. This period in history is also called the Shikanaki Miracle. But the village declined again because of the economic crisis which started several years ago. Tamasaki-san? Do you know what deity do the people in Shikanaki Village worship besides Eiko-sama and Shinri Tengoku? Kihara-san, I can't answer that question. Do you know the deities here are words? We can't call a deity's name wherever we like. Of course, Eiko-sama is a kind and benevolent deity. It's fine to mention his name anytime. But not all deities are kind. Calling some deities names without thinking may bring misfortune. So it's better you don't know that deity. Oh dear. I'm going to teach Japanese at a senior high school in Tokyo after this. Yeah? Really? Of course. Took me a lot of effort to earn that teacher's license. Tamasaki-san, that's impressive indeed. Hehe. You could come visit me if you come to Tokyo. So, I guess we're not visiting that deer. I wonder if I'd have needed to go down with Tamasaki, like, at that bit. Like, go down and round, talk to the deer, get that sorted, and then do the whole escape plan. Kihara-san, little pigeon, thank you very much for accompanying me on this journey. Without your help, I might have stayed in this mountain forever. I will always remember your kindness. I will also always remember your determination in pursuing your freedom. Kihara-san, I begin to like you more and more. So, according to our deal, I should give you the sun shower rainwater. Ah, sorry, I forgot to find a container for the rainwater. You don't need a container. A bottle of the size for eye drops is enough, and I happen to have one. Actually, sun shower rainwater is normal rainwater mixed with fox's tears. Normally I wouldn't cry, but you risk your life to help me, so I will try my best to force out some tears. Oh. Done, Kihara-san. Thank you, Tamasaki-san. Eiko-sama would definitely be proud of you. Since both of you came 2 years later, Is Eiko-sama doing well? He's okay. That's a relief, because I heard from foxes in my clan that lately fewer humans believe in Eiko-sama. Tamasaki-san. All is well with Eiko-sama. He's also hoping that you continue pursuing your freedom and never look back. Give my regards to Eiko-sama for me when you're back. It's time to go. Tamasaki-san, you forgot this. This watch seems really useful to you. You can keep it. This watch has worn out a lot. You still wear it. It means a lot to you, right? Eiko-sama gave it to me on my 15th birthday. You better keep it then. Think of it as Eiko-sama's always around with you. Kihara-san, thank you so much. It's an honor to meet you and Eiko-sama in my life. I don't want to part from you, but until we meet again. Until we meet again, Tamasaki-san. Das vidanya! Tamasaki-san slowly walked to the train and threw the mundane thoughts and shackles. A day ago, I was like many of my peers, sitting in an empty classroom and doing boring exercises. Within a short time, I helped a fox gain her freedom, dodging life-threatening situations, and turned this train station upside down. Could never imagine all these. I have no idea what's in the deep dark forest, but I want to press ahead. It's now more resolute than before. I'm guessing I can actually cross this now, no? How do I get out? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we'll put ourselves forward in time back to where we were. Okay. I've finally returned. Let's hurry and find that deer. Okay. Just gonna quickly check up on something. I received a message. Alright. Oh yeah, that's where we were. I got the sun shower rainwater. Eh? Really? It's right here. It's not much, but it should be enough. How did you get it? Oh wait, his voice was more. How did you get it? It's a long story. In short, we went to a place where the fox's wedding was held. Then lots of complicated things happened. Then you must have seen the fox running away from the wedding, all right? I heard the Tamasaki clan sent a lot of foxes to search for Tamasaki-san, but they all failed to find her. They heard a yokai report that it witnessed a person dressed in black abduct Tamasaki-san. Couldn't determine whether that person is a man or a woman. Anyway, it's a miracle they could get you could get the sun shower rainwater. But I have a confession to make. I'm sorry, actually the bridge is the only way to Koromori town. There's no other way to Koromori town. Didn't expect you to get the sun shower rainwater. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have lied to you. Well, it's okay. We've already obtained the sun shower rainwater, let bygones be bygones. Oh, thank you so much, human. Human sounds weird. My name is Kihara Kashin. Yes, Kihara-sama. Your heart and kindness have already reached 1/10 of Eiko-sama's. Is this a compliment? I've never praised humans. Oh, he's trying. Anyway, I just need to drip this directly onto the tree's roots? Yes. It was 3 years ago today when I last saw Tamasaki's tree in bloom. Not only were the tree's flowers beautiful, but they would also shine faintly, which could clear away... I accidentally pressed on that. Ever since Eiko-sama lost his divine powers, he would always murmur, "How is Tamasaki doing?" in front of this tree every day. He must have hoped that this tree would bloom again. Ah, sorry, I see too much whenever I think of Eiko-sama. I'm going to drip the sun shower water now. Great! Is this Tamasaki tree's flower? As expected, the tree is already beyond help. Perhaps there isn't enough sunshine rainwater. No, there is only one flower, then even after applying it, means Eiko-sama has already... Sorry. I should have seen it coming. Everyone said Eiko-sama is already dead, but I didn't believe it. I kept telling myself Eiko-sama is just sleeping as usual. Eiko-sama, allow me to offer this last flower to you. Eiko-sama, this is your favorite flower from the Tamasaki tree. The Tamasaki tree's flower is glowing. Aww. It's the Tamasaki flowers. Eiko-sama's body is blooming with Tamasaki flowers. Eiko-sama, did you see it? Our favorite Tamasaki tree finally bloomed. Did you see it? I believe Eiko-sama definitely saw it. The skull seems to be uttering something. It's Eiko-sama's voice! Eiko-sama is talking! Eiko-sama's bones seem to be muttering something along with the gentle wind in spring. Please use my bones as a stepping stone to freedom. Bone Mountain is where he'll go. Blossoms are what's left. Dear Skull Kaiden, end. Okay, so they don't want us to have a look back, I don't think. Yeah, I wasn't actually expecting that much talking, so I was going to try and just skip through it. But I've skipped enough of it now, so we're just going to skip through it and just wait to the other end. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Turns out we actually did need to go back. Oh dear. key I got from inside the snack shop earlier should be able to open this door. Door is unlocked. The key breaks into 2 pieces. I remember the letter said the evidence is hidden in a box. Let's look around and see if there is such a box. Oh god. Oh. There's no cabinet behind the poster, and it's locked. This should be the box that the letter mentioned. Let's look for the key in the key to the cabinet. A somewhat rotten fish is lying among the broken pieces. Kihara-san, this place looks foreboding. I remember Matsuyama's wife killed herself by jumping into the river. Every corner smells of fish, and I can hear the sound of water dripping from somewhere. The fish has something in its belly. Ugh. Even the guts came out. Hey, don't move. Kihara-chan, why are you so skilled at this? I cook at home, so I'm good at preparing this kind of fish. Kihara-chan, you're so capable. But it's still gross. I know, just stay still, don't blame me if the blood splashes onto your body. Ah, then be careful in doing it. Found a note inside the fish's stomach. A small line of characters on the note. Water of abundance enables crops to grow at an incredible rate. I've poured the important object to open the box together with the water of abundance on the thing. That means the key is in some plant. You're here again. Why, you're here again. By the way, does it feel as if you look more familiar to me than before? Must have remembered it wrongly. Right, if you really want someone to talk to. I put the wrong voice on for a second there. Right, if you really want someone to talk with you, you can go to the wooden bridge at the end of the village. It's pretty much alive over there. Really? Hang on, I won't fall for that. Forget it then. I'd initially thought of carrying you there. No need, I can hop there myself. Right, so one of these may have the key. This will grow so quickly because of the water abundance. Does water of abundance have such a powerful effect? I don't know. Let's see what's inside the melon first. The watermelon reveals a scarlet flesh inside. A brand new copper key is inside the flesh. This should be the key to the cabinet. But how did it get hidden inside a watermelon? The key was probably hidden in the stamen when the flower was blooming. When the watermelon developed, the key got enclosed in the flesh. It said that the men at Shikanaki village who were deployed to the front in times of war used to love this method to send confidential information. Let's see if this key can open that cabinet. God, that is such a creepy sound. Shikanaki village is past. the deity and unorthodox rites that nobody would tell. The truth is in front of me, only one door away. I'd even hoped that there is more stuff inside. My memories before I was 8 years old, my mother's death, the reason why my father left Kuromori town. Take a deep breath and prepare myself for the truth I'm about to face. If you see the name of a god, don't read it out loud. What's wrong? There are a lot of letters inside, but they've already turned moldy and rotted off. Can't see the words on them. Cheer up. Maybe we could find some clues in Kuromori town. The truth that is so close to me has disappeared instantly. From the words on the letters, Shikanaki village's secrets are hidden in the dark forest once again. Nope. So I'm about to leave Shikanaki village. I suddenly hear countless screams of anguish from behind. It's all your fault. Eiko-sama is still alive. He's already become one with this land. Kihara-sama, I will always remember the help you have given to this land. What about me? I also helped a lot. Thank you too, Rabbit Tail. What are you going to do after this? I'll always be here with this tree. I'll tell passing travelers about Eiko-sama and Kihara. Don't need to tell about me. Kihara-chan is very shy. I'm going to Kuromori town now. Goodbye. Okay, well, I need to do that, then that. Less distracting that way. Kihara-sama, you're welcome back to visit this place anytime. Oh, look at all the animals here now. Oh, that actually fully bloomed as well. Although you're quirky, you're a nice person. Thank you for your compliment. Alright. On we go. Notice has been posted on this signboard. Shikanaki Mura will be demolished at the end of the year to build a reservoir. Residents are asked to keep away. August 1997. Kuromori-cho Safety Committee. What we need to find is that, okay, so it should be up here. This should be the apartment Tamasaki-san mentioned. The mailbox is filled with flyers and dusty letters. A few of the letters are addressed to me. These letters are from Tamasaki-san. What do these letters say? Tamasaki said she's doing well in Tokyo and she's even invited us to go there and enjoy ourselves. Will she take care of our accommodation? It would be great if we could claim the cost of the trip. I've already published 2 books. We probably earned the money, right? Kihara-chan, please don't talk about such a serious matter. There's a keyhole in the mailbox. It fits the key Tamasaki gave us. Perhaps there is a dwelling Tamasaki-san mentioned is referring to this mailbox. This is the dwelling Tamasaki-san mentioned. It would actually be in such a small mailbox. I heard some yokai like to live in the dimension where humans live. But they are also afraid to bump into human beings. So they often set up magical barriers in nondescript places in the human world, like gaps between tables and walls, paintings, and inside closets. Those dimensions may look small, but in fact, they're entirely different worlds altogether. I see. There's a stove here. Finally found a place to write my manuscript. Can you change into human at any time? Well, I am weak, and it isn't convenient for me to move around. It's easier for me than if I do things as a pigeon. Why? I have a question. When we first met each other, when I used Nensha without realizing it, I returned to the year 1995. Perhaps you were already at the train station 3 years ago. Kihara, the person you are seeing now is also the person you saw that time. I've always been in the same time and space as you. We saw the same curse and fate, and Nensha enables our fates to intertwine. You mean Nensha has something to do with the curse? Probably. Anyway, we'll get all our answers when we arrive at Kuromori Town Theatre and remove this curse. Not available for small talk now. To write a manuscript now. Do what you need to do. I'll look around first. Column in Kuromori Daily. Feature on Kuromoricho gas incident. On April 20th, dozens of people were killed in a gas attack on the Tokyo subway. After investigation, police have confirmed that the religious group Shinri Tengoku is behind the attack. October 9th, there was a gas attack on Kuromoricho's train number 135. According to a survivor, two Shinri Tengoku members used canisters which contained specially made toxic gas on the moving train in succession. Both members died while 5 passengers and a train attendant were killed. October 11th, a poison glass cloud took place at Kuromoricho Gekijo. It was raining and a member of Shinri Tengoku discharged poisonous gas from a rooftop in the theatre. The gas had mixed with the rain and scattered on passers-by below, leading to 4 deaths and a dozen serious injuries. Police revealed that the 2 gas incidents were planned and carried out by the fanatical followers of Shinri Tengoku. At present, the police have arrested most of its members, and some are still at large. In order to prevent further gas attacks, the police have stepped up patrols and asked residents to collect their safety manual on hazardous gases in a timely manner, and notify the police immediately if they see any suspicious person. Sociologists pointed out that Shinri Tengoku's activities have become more commonplace in Komoricho, and it is closely associated with the decline of Kuromoricho. After the economic crisis, the government in Kuromoricho has never been able to come up with a sound and effective revitalization plan. The unemployment rate remains high while all kinds of criminal activities continue to persist. Recently, a lot of people from the victims' families and populace have come to the town's government office to lodge their protests on their own initiative. We'll continue to bring further updates to the story of 1995. New gaming console. Let's check the house first. I'm guessing that's to like indicate like a safe location. The wind chimes up there. The closet. Kagami Mochi. Collection of music albums from the band Little Lover is neatly arranged on the radio. Ooh, this thing up here is I don't remember what the dolly's actually called, but I remember seeing it in something. It's like if you make like a promise for the future with someone, you'll paint one eye, and then when you actually fulfill that promise, you'll paint the other eye in. It's like a sealing a pact type deal, yeah. February 1996. It's not winter yet, but the inside of the house feels as cold as winter. Is it because the time in this room has stopped at February 1996? It could be, could be. Kiharu-chan, good work all this while. Now please get some well-deserved rest. Sorted out the rules of Nensha in this notebook. If you have any questions about Nensha, you may refer to it. You can read and restore the memories in electrical appliances. Users can freely travel through those memories. Appliances used for Nensha. Oh, sorry. Need to work normally. Nensha can also be used on other electrical appliances that are working normally in the same area. The will of the user will determine the activation and effectiveness of Nensha. Under dangerous conditions, Nensha will activate itself. Electrical appliances applied by Nensha will be removed due to travelling back in time. Changes applied by Nensha in the past will also affect the present situation. Nensha users can bring others into Nensha space. The numbers of people and time span will affect Nensha's effectiveness. If the process of activating Nensha is interrupted, it will have unforeseen consequences. Nensha is incapable of changing death as a fact. You can open the item menu and read Nensha again. I mean, if we're supposed to be having like a little rest here, like they just suggested, surely we could just like go have a nap or something. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it's a Pokemon with a similar name, which looks kind of similar. Convenience store. The notice mentions the place is up for sublease. Okay, so that's pretty much closed down. Door is shut. Mononoke-sama. Movie poster. Oh, it's Princess Mononoke. Poster of Midnight Ring in hand-painted style. Popular TV series, Tokyo Love Affair. Yeah, I hadn't actually noticed, but that's the Studio Ghibli Princess Mononoke. Dream. Right, this is the only place that looks remotely open. And it turns out it's a pub. Oh, cat. It's a black cat I met at Shikanaki Station. Ah, we meet again, yeah. Hello there. You can understand what I'm saying? Yes, because of reasons that are hard to explain. By the way, you seemed like you wanted to tell me something back when we first met. I'd like to offer you a few drinks, because I haven't seen a Komosumi-chan as cute as you for a long time. I'm sorry I couldn't understand your language at the time. I'm not old enough to drink any alcohol yet. Young girls nowadays are so boring, yeah. Does it feel a bit frivolous? Did you come back to Koromori town to sightsee, yeah? I'm going to Koromori-cho Gekijo. Why are you going there, yeah? Because of various reasons. I need to go there. For whatever reason, that place is very dangerous, yeah. There's a lane of the weeping rain in front of Koromori-cho Gekijo. Once it rains, the rainwater becomes very toxic. You'll be corroded if you go there now, yeah. Weeping rain. There was a gas attack near Koromori-cho Gekijo 3 years ago. I remember it was raining at that time. A madman from some religious group ran onto the roof of the theatre and discharged poisonous gas. Then the gas mixed with the rain to fall on passers-by below. A lot of people have died in that attack. The scene at that time was frightening, yeah. Although the poisonous gas was cleaned up later, the vengeful ghosts of those innocent victims who died tragically continued to hang around near the theatre, to make that wailing sound when they were killed by the gas. That strong anguish, together with the wailing, has become a highly corrosive weeping rain. It's useless even if you take an umbrella, yeah. So you absolutely mustn't go there until the rain stops, yeah. There's no other way to go to the theatre? If you insist, yeah. The owner of Forest Cat Cafe probably knows a way to avoid being corroded by the weeping rain. Forest Cat Cafe? The owner is a very capable one. She would definitely know a way, yeah. Do you know where is the cafe? Where the cafe is? Oh, he's got a door now. It's at the end of that lane. I understand. Thank you very much. Komasumi-chan, are you sure you don't want to have a drink with me? Sorry. It's fine. You look like you have something important to do. I won't force you in that case. Thank you. What's this? Hot manga series. JoJo. I've just realised what that is. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. JoJo. Funiwo Amu Shoten. Business hours 10 till 7. Actually, right here. Yeah, what? I'm gonna just screen grab that and send it through to Fuzzy. Where are you? There you are. I found it. Judges made it into this game XD. JoJo. Alright. Well, we can drink, so we go to a cafe. The traveling cat. Ah, we haven't had a customer for some time. Welcome to the Forest Cat Cafe. Excuse me, are you the boss here? I'm the waitress. The boss is inside. Is it opening hours right now? Business has been slow lately, so we've been quite idle. We hope you can support your humble establishment if possible. Okay. By the way, does this place have a magical barrier? Yes, ma'am. You're very knowledgeable. After all, the economy is bad right now, so we have to set up a barrier to save on costs. Hey, Komatsu Nanako-san? Komatsu Nanako. I think it's that artist who is very popular in recent years. Nanako-san, I like your new movie, Midnight Rings, very much, yeah. Well, I'm not Nanako. My name is Kihara Kashin. Oh, you look alike, yeah. You a fan of Nanako? Indeed, I've watched a few of Nanako's movies. Wow, I'm so happy, yeah. Yo, are you the girl from a foreign place? Your fate seems to be taking a heavy toll on you. Sorry, yeah. Didn't mean to peep into your destiny. You can't control this pair of spider witch's eyes, which can see the future. Spider witch's eyes? Has it seen too many strange movies? Special offer for a limited time today. Caramel macchiato and blueberry mochi ice cream. This is a 135 train. Also, can I just say, I love that the shine on the hair matches up to complete the cat's face. Welcome to the Forest Cat Cafe. What can I get for you? Excuse me, are you the boss of Forest Cat Cafe? I am the waitress of this place, if that's what the person at the door... that's what the person at the door said to you, right? Yes. Sorry, she's the boss of this place. That idiot would always pull silly pranks because she has too much free time in her hands. Why do you need to see her? I have a question. Yeah. What happened? Just dozed off for a while and my 2 kittens disappeared. They should come back when they're hungry. You're right, but if I'm not with them, I'd definitely be scared. With all due respect, they seemed rather happy when you were away. Yeah? Why? They complained a couple of days ago that you had added strange things to their food. That's the cake I was experimenting for the new flavor. But you can't use the products of your failed experiments to feed them either. They aren't poisonous. It's wasteful to throw them away. Forget it. If you're worried, go and find them. I'll look after the cafe. Did I bump into some weird stranger? I'm not good at dealing with strangers. If you don't mind, I would help you find your cats. Oh god, I've just realised that on the count of this, it's Totoro. Really? The cat at my home also wandered off quite a number of times. I had to find it and bring it back all the time. I'll really need to trouble you. By the way, I don't know your name yet. My name is Kihara Kashin. Kihara? Nice name. My name is Kinoshita Sakurako. This girl over here who looks super serious is Aizawa Makoto. Sorry about that, Kihara-san. My stupid boss is giving you so much trouble. Eh? How could you say that about others? Sakurako-san, in this month alone you've already spilled coffee on customers twice, spoiled the oven 3 times, broken 5 plates, and now you'd still lose your cats. Eh? Did I do all these? Please be focused when you work. By the way, Sakurako-san, do you know anything about the Lane of Weeping Rain? Kihara-san, do you plan to go to the Lane of Weeping Rain? Yes. It's said that the Lane of Weeping Rain has a highly corrosive rain. I've heard that the owner of the Forest Cat Cafe knows a way to avoid the Weeping Rain. I see. When you get my kittens back, I'll tell you how to get across the Lane of Weeping Rain. Okay, then I'll set off now. Just a minute, Kihara-san. Please come with me to a place. Kihara-san, you've probably noticed this kind of signpost during your travels. Yes, I've seen it before in Shikanaki village. In fact, this signpost serves as a transport hub for Ghost Train. Ghost Train? It said that during the Meiji period, trains were introduced into Japan. In order to build the railways, people destroyed large tracts of forests. Grasslands and many animals died as a result. Since then, the people who lived near the railways would often hear that mysterious sound of trains. Even the trains that ran normally at night would encounter those mysterious trains head-on. In fact, they're caused by the restless spirits of those dead animals. But after a long time, the restless spirits' anguish wore out. They've remained on these lands permanently by manifesting themselves as trains. Hence, a large number of trains have formed a special transport network. The signpost is the hub for the transport network. Simply put, this signpost can transport you to other places with that signpost. I see. Those kittens can't get through the barrier I have set up, so they'll probably run to other places through the signpost. Does that mean I can find them through the signpost? Right, but I'm still not sure which signposts have gone, so I'll need to trouble you to go through one by one. This pass is for you. You can use this pass to activate the transport function, so it'll be easier for you to return to Kuromori Town. Although this pass is for single use, you can use the transport function permanently once it's activated. Sakurako-san, thank you. I should thank you, in fact. I'm not that good at dealing with people, and I don't really like to go to crowded places. So I will have to trouble you to get me my cats. Ah, right. There were 2 kittens that ran away. One of them is a white cat, and the other is a ginger cat. You can ask Aizawa for any information of these kittens. It's easier for you to find them if you know their habits. One of them liked... Raya. I'm gonna have to look this back up. I might need to scribble this down as well. Giveth me mine paper. Oh wow, that's where I Jesus. That's where I was initially jotting down the plans for this this month's streams. Right. So start off with the start for the white cat. Kihara-san, sorry to trouble you. If I didn't have the have to look after the cafe, I would have searched for the cats myself. I heard Sakurako-san say the business isn't good lately. Sorry, this is Sakurako-san's usual method to attract customers. To put it simply, she will claim that business in the cafe is slow to get sympathy from others. A lot of customers have been deceived like you. Although very few humans would come here. The yokai who live nearby are our regulars, so our business isn't that bleak. That idiot can't do a good job, but would always come up with many strange menu offerings. By the way, I'd like to know something about those two cats. Your information might be able to help me find them. What would you like to know about these two cats? That white cat is called Rin-chan. Loves horror films, right? Rin-chan loves horror films. Komatsu Nanako. Let's collect everything like posters, photo albums and such. If you find Rin-chan, pretend to like Komatsu Nanako. Pretend to like Right, so now for the ginger cat. Hi Ruth! Ginger cat is called Mochi-san. Mochi-san likes movies on magic, yokai, samurai and such. Magic, yokai, samurai, and such. Right, so far we have tried to remember a traumatic event that happened, like we were in a car crash with our mother, I think it said, or a car accident, and since that day we've never been able to remember anything before we were 8. Every time we tried to remember stuff from before we were 8, we'd land up in some spooky forest. So we're just trying to recover those memories, I think. I'll find out what happened at the very least. But yeah, hi Ruth, how are you doing? I watch a lot of this kind of movies, so always harbored fantasies of having magical powers. And so this is magic power. Strange skull near Shiranaki village. Skull near Shiranaki. I get it. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Hope this information is useful to you. Ah, cool, cool. Right. Maneki Neko? Shaped like Tetero. Not Totoro at all. Why does it feel different from the Tetero in my memories? I think Sakura-san bought it from around the time when Tonari no Tetero was screened. She also bought it at Kuromori Cho Gekijo. Sakura-san said it's a limited edition item and it's worth a lot of money. However, it looks like a fake item to me. Yeah, same here. Right, so one of them should be pretty easy to find. Cat signpost transport function has been activated. To where? Deer Skull. There you are. Strange skull is blooming with flowers, yeah. Yes, well, Sakurako-san is worried about you. You should go back soon. Yo, don't believe I have magical powers. I don't want to go back, yeah. Actually, you might not believe me either. I also have magical powers. Really? Yeah. The animals nearby all know about me. You can ask them if you don't believe me. If you go back to the coffee house, I can show you. I'll ask the animals first, yeah. Excuse me, do you know that human girl? Yeah. You mean Kihara-sama? Of course I know her. Does she really have magical powers? Of course, Kihara-sama could do things humans couldn't. Look at all these blooming flowers. It's all thanks to Kihara-sama's help. Excuse me, do you know that little girl? That Ojo-san? Of course, I know her. Is she amazing? Then you've come to the right person. I know everything that happened around here. 2 years ago, if my memory serves me right, I saw hundreds of fox spirits chasing this Ojo-san, trying to kill her. Those fox spirits have the word murder written all over their faces. And they could knock a kitten like you flat with one smack of their palm. But this Ojo-san actually knocked all those fox spirits flat on the ground without breaking a sweat. Isn't that scary? So don't mess with her. Meow. Meow. I don't think I can talk with anyone else. It makes sense that I couldn't. I don't think there's anyone else I really interacted with. Now do you believe me? Kihara-sensei. I apologize for being rude earlier, yeah. Sensei? Kihara-sensei, please teach me on how to use your magical powers. I can teach you, but before that you must go back to the coffee house. Oh, okay, Kihara-sensei. Right, so that is that one back. Check the village entrance, why not? Okay, maybe not here. What about the apartment? These are cat footprints. The footprints head off in different directions. If I investigate, I might track down the kitten. To the right. The footprints to the right have some wet mud. Seem to be smelling of rotting aquatic vegetation. Lead downward, thanks. The footprints leading downward have some dirt, and they have a faint coffee smell. Downwards, yeah. Oh god, I've just been skipping through that, haven't I? That's what happens when you, Brian. Komatsu Nanako is fantastic. Wow, this Nanako's poster. I like her so much. It's you, yeah. You really are inside. How do you get inside the poster? I'm a cat spirit, so it's easy for me. By the way, you mustn't tell Mochi-san, otherwise it will definitely keep pestering me to teach it on how to get into the poster, yeah. Sakurako-chan is quite worried about you. Please go back quickly. It's so boring to go back, yeah. I have to watch humans indulge us every day, and they say nya 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 as if we're idiots. But we can't understand what they're trying to say when they say nya 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 and such. By the way, if you can help me tear this poster off, I will go back, yeah. I've collected all the posters of Nanako except for this hand-painted limited edition poster. But my claws are so sharp, I would definitely tear the poster, yeah. Okay, but you have to promise me that you will go back. No problem, yeah. You know what, I'm actually really curious. It's probably going to be something horrifying and evil. Notice with blurry words written on it. Recently, there are numerous instances of people missing in Koromori-cho residence, and tourists are asked to stay away from deserted alleyways. March 1997. Koromori-cho Safety Committee. Huh. Fair enough. Guess we'll just go back. Kihara-san! Rin-chan and Mochi-san Chan have returned. Words can't express how grateful I am to you. Do you mean it's just a black screen? There must be something up with your end, because I'm watching it on my phone, and my phone's watching it fine. Like my phone's got it fine. That has it fine. Yeah, Ruth, that's definitely your end. That is 100% your end, I'm afraid. I also like cats very much. I can understand how you must have felt when the cats were lost. By the way, you must be tired after all that travelling. Please, help yourself to coffee house's special coffee and cakes. Be my treat, so please help yourself. Alright. Like most cafes, we'll prepare Is that mocha or is that matcha? Also prepare whatever that is for our valued guests. Kihara-san, you've helped us a lot. If we don't treat you well, this cafe will be too unwelcoming. Sorry for imposing on you. It isn't exactly polite to ask a guest's affairs, but excuse me for asking this. Why would you want to go to the Lane of the Weeping Rain? In fact, I came to Koromori Town because of some inexplicable power. Or should I say I got trapped here. I heard there's a way to help me leave this place in Koromori Gekijo. Kihara-san, excuse me for saying this. Koromori Gekijo isn't safe. You shouldn't... Aizawa, you shouldn't interfere with the guest's wishes. Sorry. The coffee is ready, Kihara-san. Please enjoy. Let me serve you, Kihara. Aizawa, thank you. Coffee is split. Please drink it slowly. For a moment, Aizawa-san seems to have cast a weird glance at me. And I'm about to raise a cup. I notice there's a note at the bottom of the cup. It says, "Don't drink the coffee." What's wrong, Kihara-san? Is coffee not to your liking? No, not at all. Then don't delay. Try it quickly. This coffee really tastes very good. Kihara-san, drink this cup of coffee. All your problems will be solved. Don't worry, the coffee isn't poisoned. Kihara-san, where you go? This power is... Where am I? I'm in the carriage where the gas attack happened 3 years ago. I smell something acrid and my vision is getting blurry. Then a familiar voice is yelling from the right side of the train. Get out of the carriage, hurry! Kiritani-san? Why are you here? Told you, Nensha links our fates together. You can speak now? Yeah, probably because the train has left Koromori Town, and the curse on me is somehow weaker. But it's only temporary. can still tell you some of the things that I know. Although we finally left Kuromori Town, we have to go back to break the curse. By the way, Kihara-chan, why did you come here by invoking Nensha? Well, it's a long story. There's blood on that there door. There are blood splat in that other place too. Ah, Kihara-chan. You would just trust other people that easily once again. Sorry, I just wanted to get out of here as soon as possible. Forget it. Let's activate Nensha and return to Kuromori Town first. The feather stopped glowing. The notebook didn't mention this. But if you're interrupted while activating Nensha, or you brought too many people with you through the Nensha, it might lead to fluctuations. Oh, we have no choice but to wait for the feather to regain its powers. Before that, let's find a safe place to rest. Sorry. Don't sweat it. At least you're safe and sound. I'd better go back to the pigeon farm as before. Please bring me along with you, Kihara-chan. Tee hee hee. Kihara-chan's pocket is like a heater. Once I go inside, I don't want to come out again. I regret coming in here. This should be the toilet Matsuyama-san mentioned. I'm gonna watch the door while you search around for it. Strange red liquid is flowing out. Open the water tank. A mysterious package covered with red liquid is in the tank. Obtained a mysterious package. It's a bit dirty. Should I wash it? I've washed it. The parcel contains 2 metallic canisters. This one is yours. Do you know what to do? I'll repeat. Step into that carriage. Open this canister when the time is right. Simple as that. Will it be painful? It's only through enduring pain for a short while that the Father of Truth will bestow eternal happiness. There is no doubt about it. No more stupid questions. Sorry. Damn it. Can't find Matsuyama-san's keys. Are they left in the toilet? I'll go back and check. If it got found by others, Matsuyama-san's identity would be revealed. Matsuyama's name is written on the keys. Oh yeah, it was this that they were interacting with, wasn't it? Device that indicates ventilation conditions in the carriages. There are some indecipherable numbers on the device. The door is locked. Should be able to open the door with the keys I just picked up now. It's raining in this carriage. This should be the ghost train mentioned in the legends. Ghost train would manifest itself through one's consciousness. Different types of consciousness enable the train carriage to have different scenery. The ghost train probably overlapped with train 135 because of the disruptions when you used Nensha. Yeah, a cute human girl. I'm Kichijiro. May I know your name, my lovely Ojo-chan? I'm Kihara Kashin. Oh, Kihara-san looks cute as Fujisaki Chiyoko. Yeah. Fujisaki Chiyoko? Is she a singer? Chiyoko was a well-known movie star in the 40s, Kihara-chan. Can't believe you don't know her. This is the 90s. How could I possibly know a movie star of that time? By the way, wait, our watermelons are super yummy, yeah? Kihara-san, are you interested in advertising for us? Yeah? Advertise? With your poise, I believe our watermelons will definitely sell really, really well. Kihara-san, we might even outsell Shikanaki watermelons. I remember. Tamasaki-san said before the fruits in Shikanaki village are very famous. Yes, and the Shikanaki watermelon is my target. I want to beat, yeah. Oh, I know. I've come up with a slogan, yeah. How about Idol of the Millennium Kihara-chan's Blast of Sweetness? What do you think? Not exactly comfortable with the idea of doing an advertisement. And the slogan? It's really embarrassing. Exactly, it doesn't show any of Kihara-chan's amazing qualities at all. This won't do. Kiritani, stop fooling around with it. We still have important things to do. Oh, yeah. Kihara-san, give my offer some thought, okay? I'm really sorry. Well, okay, if you ever change your mind, you'll look for me anytime, yeah. That man's a cat. Device displays the weather, temperature, and ventilation conditions. Weather? Abnormal raining. What is this? One half of the poster. Tower of the Sun is torn off. The bright and warm colors seem as if it could make anyone feel the heat from the sun. I actually read about this tower in a textbook. It was built to mark the rise of Japan's economy. So darn hot. Do not disturb me before the sun sets. Device that displays the weather, temperature, and ventilation conditions. Temperature? Abnormal high temperature. Form of unnatural fog. Device that displays ventilation abnormal off. This button should turn on the power. Kihara-san, what happened just now? Did Nensha create disruptions because I brought Aizawa and 2 Kins through Nensha? This is what happened. I see. But don't worry, we can return there when the feather has regained its power. Wait a minute. Kihara-chan, I'm not sure whether this person that Sakurako are in this together. What's this Daifuku that can speak? I'm a pigeon! Aizawa-san, what's with that cup of coffee? Not really sure what's in the coffee, but it seems anyone who drinks it will lose their memories. They lose their memories, Sakurako-san would send them off somewhere else. Sakurako-san never told me where did they go or why she's doing this. She kept emphasizing that I'm doing this for their sakes. Kihara-san, you are very nice and helped us a lot. That's why I told you this secret. If so, why don't you leave the cafe? Sakurako-san took me in, and I love this job. But now that you have done this, would Sakurako-san... She's not an evil person. It's the only thing I know for sure. But now she has another reason to deduct this month's bonus. Sakurako-san may be clumsy, but she is a very shrewd businesswoman, and even somewhat stingy. She often gave us the cakes that she had failed to make in order to save on cat food expenses. And forced us to play with the customers. My head kept getting stroked by humans until it had almost become bald. Yeah. By the way, Kihara-san, you said just now that we could go back to the year 1998 through Nensha, right? Yep. As far as I know, the train 135 was dismantled after the gas attack. The only carriage that hasn't been dismantled was bought by Sakurako-san and converted into a cafe. Guess that refurbished cafe is the carriage with the poison gas. According to the rules of Nensha, which you told me, you can only return to the cafe by activating Nensha in the corresponding carriage. That's to say, the other carriages no longer exist in 1998. It would be dangerous if we activate Nensha at any time, at any place we like in this train. It's exactly what I'm worried about most. But the poison gas is still in that carriage. I can't go back there. Maybe we could try discharging the gas. If my memory serves me right, the train should have a master control switch on the ventilation system near the door. That switch controls the ventilation settings in all the carriages. Let's check that door first. The Valdranders. There's some numbers on it. Means locked. Seems someone has locked it, and the door can only be unlocked by a staff card. I found a bunch of keys in the toilet earlier, and it has a magnetic card attached to it. It's a staff card, alright. You seem to know the setup of this train very well, as I was saying. I don't know why either. This place seems familiar to me, and the information about the train just popped into my head. But when I tried to recall it, I became confused. Maybe Sakurako-san knows the reason. Okay, so that last from earlier is probably this one. And after the event happened, she managed to survive somehow. Had a drink of the coffee. And assumed a new identity. Aizawa-san, don't worry too much about before we return to her. By the way, would ejecting the gas harm any residents living near the railway line? Now the train is in the middle of nowhere and we won't be passing through any place where people live for some time. The train has the sound of moving parts. There's a number flashing on the screen. This means there's a blockage in the air vent. The vent outside the carriage. The vent's outside the carriage. We can't get out of the carriage since the train is currently moving. So we have to enter here from here if we plan to clear the vent. This entrance looks a bit narrow. Kihara-sensei, Think I can go through the entrance? Let me clear the duct. Mochi-chan. The air duct may still have poisonous gas inside. And it's dark. Aren't you afraid of the dark? I know I'm just an ordinary timid cat. I only imitate how people speak in movies and have absurd fantasies. But I'm the only male cat here, yeah. You can't let girls do such a dangerous job. Mochi-chan, I need to tell you something. I obtained my powers by accident and there's no way for me to share it with you. However, your courage and determination are stronger than anything. All right. Mochi-chan, come back to us immediately if you don't feel well. No problem, yeah. Cat's gonna die today. Yeah, well, it says face your fears, doesn't it? If we went the other way, we'd have probably just died. Sometimes safe areas are the most dangerous traps. So it's actually blocked by cobwebs. No, go back, Mochi. Kiara-sensei, mission accomplished. All right, Mochi-chan. Good job. He passed out because he inhaled the gas? Doesn't look like symptoms of poisoning. Probably because he was too tense and relaxed too suddenly, and he passed out. He'll be fine after a bit of rest. I'm so relieved to hear that. This fool almost scared me to death, yeah. I'll go in first to check if I can activate Nensha after the ventilation process starts. Just in case, please take care of Mochi-san. Okay, I'll take him to the carriage where we were at before. Aizawa Makoto, Rin-chan, and Mochi left the team. Have you found Matsuyama-san's keys? Searched all over the toilet, but I couldn't find it. Forget it. If we can't find it, others probably can't find it either. So the plan remains unchanged. I've come up with a new plan. We'll split up. First you will release the gas, and the gas will spread to the nearby towns through the air vents. I will act when the train arrives at Kuromori Town Station. Do you regret it? No, I'm a bit scared. Seiko, have you seen the Father of Truth? I've only joined for a month, and I've never seen him before. I've seen him once, which is unforgettable. You can experience a special type of warmth when you talk to him, as if you're in the middle of a snowstorm and about to freeze to death while climbing a snowy mountain, and then a ray of sunshine hits on you. Shines on you even. We can see him once we finish this task and bathe in his eternal warmth. Death is just a short ceremony in comparison. But why do all these innocent people? Innocent? Hello, are you serious? Do you really think society that has put your parents out of work and you failed your exam? No, this so-called innocent common people. They are greedy, opportunistic, cold and vain. They don't know themselves. No one is more wicked than them. Look. That man who is calling his boss and bowing unctuously is really disgusting. He's holding an elaborate wrapped gift, thinking about how to please his boss, while his colleagues, friends and family members are also leading their lives in the same way in this dog-eat-dog world. Your parents got squeezed out by all these human scum. Do you think this guy deserves any sympathy? Look at that one. She's a student like you. She's wearing outlandish clothes and listening to music that is like wolves and banshees howling. This type of person is a focus on attention among students. They work hard all day from early morning till late night, but nothing in return. Your dreams, your future, all got shattered by this type of human scum. They're mocking you, stepping on you. And the benevolent patriarch of Shinriten Goku is willing to forgive us and allow us to enter the door of happiness with what an honor. Everyone except us should go to hell and taste the retribution they have sown for themselves. You don't have much time, make your decision. My lifelong ideal is to head for the door to happiness, and I will not stop. Don't do it, kid. I mean, you're definitely gonna do it, but don't do it, kid. Student, are you okay? Why are you shivering? Is it too cold? Sorry. What did you say? Sorry. Onsen, everybody dies. Which is the site that we walked into, which explains why there's a blood splat like there, because he's just fallen face first and splattered on them. The body is clutching a metallic canister in one hand. There are numerous scab marks around the wrist. Skull might be the one of those who started the attack. She looks around my age, one's around the wrist. Did she try to commit suicide? Body is holding a leaflet in one hand. We ignite your youths and dreams. You are welcome to join us at Chikoho High School Zaro Rock Research Club. Please believe in this. Our goals are just in front of us. No matter how far, we will always be with you. Two bodies are holding each other tightly. There's Kuramoricho travel guide on the floor. There's a podcast next to the body. Kazuo. We haven't kept in touch for more than 20 years. When are we going to call the guys from our football team to get together? But everyone is old by now, and we can't play football. By the way, winter is coming soon. The fish hiding beneath the ice are really tasty. Oops, I have space to write on this postcard. Let's have a nice chat when you come here. What's that on the floor? An ice pick. Oh, he probably fell on his ice pick. Yeesh. The body is holding a deformed gift box tightly. The gift box has an attached note soaked in blood. Fumi-kun, I'm sorry. Daddy has been busy with work lately and can't watch your match. This is a baseball cap you wanted so much. Daddy will promise you this. I will attend your finals. Go to hell, you Die! Ice pick. No. Right, okay, so I'll save there. Can we ice pick our way out? Can't get across. How do? Fire extinguisher, nope. I don't know how to stab. Last time I tried to stab it, it didn't do nothing. Yeah, it doesn't let me stab. Unless... Leg it! Let me go! Why? Why did you lie to me? The door of happiness is not true at all. It feels so terrible. Hurry up and let me go, stupid girl. Kiara-chan, run now! Okay, so basically I just had to drive past her. That was close, we almost got caught. Yeah, almost. Probably don't need them anymore. Kiara-chan, what's wrong? It seemed that girl was tricked to join the Shinri Tengoku. For Shinri Tengoku, weak souls are the best prey. They make the most deadly weapons. Something unfortunate might have happened to that girl in her actual life, so she became very fragile at heart. And the Shinri Tengoku seized the opportunity. That Shinri Tengoku member is still inside. We can't go in there. We best find Aizawa-san and discuss our next step. Just move. Sleep, sleep, happy days are coming. The fields are full of melons. The train is flying and beeping. The kids are enjoying themselves and dancing flowers. Well, like dancing flowers. Ojo-chan, are you interested in this song? This song was popular in Shikanaki village when I was a kid. At that time, the villagers were so poor they would often skip their meals. Thanks to the god's blessing, Shikanaki village enjoyed abundant harvests every year. And that's how Shikanaki village became prosperous. Do you know who that god is? I can't remember. I'm old and my memory isn't what it used to be. The song is the only thing I can remember. My master used to sing it every day. My master's been has been dead for decades. In the blink of an eye. And painted fruit poster. Kihara-san, can we go back now? We have some issues. I see. Sorry, Mochi-san and Aizawa-san. Both helped a lot, but unfortunately. Kihara-san, what's most important is that you are okay. I looked around and came up with a backup plan. Based on what I can see outside the window, we have left Kuromori town. And we are at Chikuho Prefectural Park, dozens of kilometers away. Now that we can't return by Nensha, we can go back to Kuromori town by using the normal way. The normal way? Go to the cab, find the captain, and ask him to drive the ghost train back to Kuromori town station. The captain of the ghost train is most likely a regular at the cafe, and he might agree. Those simple-minded guys don't know coffee at all. They visit the cafe to pursue Sakurako, yeah. As long as you tell them Sakurako-san will appreciate that greatly, I'm certain they will be glad to help. Will that create trouble for Sakurako-san? Look at our predicament. We're here because of that fool's fault. We should punish her a bit. Find a way to the cab. I shouldn't go. Oh, frozen. Eesh. This way is going to be cold. Floor is slippery. The door is sealed shut by solid ice. Besides the door, I can barely make out the words driver cabin. I broke the ice pick just now. Let's find another way to break the ice. One half of the poster Tower of the Sun is torn off. I remember there's a similar poster in an earlier carriage. Power of the Sun. Nope, just... I can sense magic from the poster. Cat spirits like me are quite sensitive to things with magic, yeah. I heard about cat spirits, but this is my first time I've seen one. May I pet you, cute kitty kitty? Why are you scowling? Seems Rin-chan doesn't like to be touched. It's gross, and it's gross to be touched by a chicken that looks like a white potato, yeah. Let's check this poster first. One half of the poster, Tower of the Sun, is torn off. The bright and warm colors seem as if it could make anyone feel the heat from the sun. I'm taking this poster, man. Obtain the poster Tower of the Sun. The sky turned dark, yeah. Because I tore down this poster? Ghost Train is an aggregation of all that consciousness. This poster might come into being for some kind of powerful consciousness. Maybe we can use a poster to melt the snow in that carriage. It's nighttime already after my nap, yeah. Time to work. Water is leaking in which carriage? Apparently all carriage. There we go. Tower of the Sun. Oh, they all melted. The snowman has melted. What a big cat! Oju-san, thank you for saving me from the chains. 100 years ago, a passing traveler created me. I was just a common snowman. I was afraid I would melt and disappear. So I hoped the winter would last as long as possible. The fear of death and the obsession with the life became snow which lasted for 100 years. Even if I'm not afraid to melt anymore, the obsession of 100 years was too strong and I couldn't disappear. So I ended up like this. If you hadn't helped, Ojo-san, I would never have freed myself from those chains. Can you tell me your name? My name is Kihara Kashin. I will remember this name. I'm leaving then. I'm really eager to see the world after 100 years. Goodbye. Until we meet again, Kihara-san. Goodbye. The door is locked and a note is posted on the door plate. If you encounter difficulties in opening this door, please look for the maintenance staff on duty. Gotta look for the cat again. They're all the way back here. Oh. What's this? No idea at all. Yeah. What's the problem? Seems a pipe is leaking, but I'm not good at fixing this. Yeah. The maintenance man who's normally in charge of this is on leave, and I'm a temporary worker. Yeah. Teehee. Actually, I excel in cooking. Yeah. I can try fixing it if you don't mind. Ojo-chan, do you really know how to fix it? Kihara-chan is a very helpful and versatile girl, skilled with all sorts of home improvements. My father is often not at home, so I'm quite adept at fixing things around the house. Okay, then please help me with it, yeah. Oh, I see. The water pipe is fixed. Technically it's not, we just stopped using the broken bit. Problem solved. Amazing, yeah. By the way, what's your name? I'm Kihara Kashin. I'm Dodo, Kihara-san. If you encountered any problems on the train, come to me anytime. Dodo, I have a question right now. You need to ask the train captain to drive back. Kihara-san, I love your outlandish ideas, yeah. Actually, it's not impossible. This train could go wherever it wants, yeah. I have a set of lockpicks that could be used to open the door to the cab. Lockpicks. That door hasn't been maintained in a long time. The captain's often trapped inside, yeah. Take it. Consider it a thank you present for helping me, yeah. Well then, I'm going back to sleep, yeah. So easy to feel sleepy in this weather. I heard Kihara-san fix the pipes. Awesome, yeah. It's nothing. Yeah, it was overcast. I didn't see you clearly earlier. Only now do I realize you look like a girl I met before. Around 15 years ago, I saw a girl that looked like you at Kuromori Town station, but she was older than you, maybe around 20? She was sitting in a chair in the train station with her long black hair. It's really so gorgeous, I couldn't help drawing that scene. Kichijiro-san, do you still have that drawing? It's been so long I'm not sure where I kept it. Kihara-san, you seem quite interested in that drawing. Since you care about it so much, I'll look for it when I get back. Kichiro-san, thank you so very much. Sorry for declining your offer to be your brand ambassador earlier. Don't worry, Kihara-san. It's an honor to be at your service, yeah. I feel more guilty. Of course, I would be very grateful if you can be my brand ambassador. Who knows? I might even find that drawing soon, and yeah. How about it, Kihara-san? Would you be my brand ambassador? I get it now, this is part of your tricks. But it's a good one. I'll try. I'm really grateful, yeah. What should I do? My posters are all hand-drawn, so I only need one portrait of you, yeah. Kihara-san, please take a seat over there. It will only take a while. To be honest, I'm surprised you're so good at drawing. I am flattered. In fact, I wanted to become an artist and travel around the world since I was small. But my father asked me to take over the fruit shop. After running the business, decades have passed, yeah. Now I've got a family, and those days when I could draw freely are out of reach for me. But I'm pleased to see see my children growing up happily, yeah. I'm almost done. Just gonna add a few slogans, yeah. Oh, and I can't forget your name, yeah. By the way, what do you plan to do in the future? My father wanted me to become a doctor. Then what do you think about that, Kihara-san? I don't know. If I were younger, I'd say, idiot, you don't even have a goal in life? And what's the meaning of life? What's the meaning of life? Yeah. But now, I won't say that, yeah. In my opinion, whether you like what you're currently doing or not, you should do your best in everything that you do, yeah. Done. Kihara-san, I hope you like it. Oh. Oh wow, it's beautiful. This is a shaved ice poster? Hehe. Kihara-san, you gave me some inspiration. You have a special presence on you. It's not as sweet as cherry blossoms or passionate as roses, but it's as cool as a sea breeze lightly mixed with salt. Could give tourists a refreshing feel after they have endured the hot summer weather. Speaking of summer, certainly reminds me of shaved ice, yeah. Shaved ice plus watermelon plus Kihara-san's endorsement. What a perfect combination, yeah. I know you are praising me, but it's rather embarrassing. Haha, you can keep this original copy, Kihara-san. I'm going back to prepare the advertisement materials. You can come to Kichijiro's fruit shop at Kuromoricho Station if you would like to know more about drawing and reward. Look forward to your visit, Kihara-san. I can now look at that poster whenever I want. Kihara-chan, why do you care about that drawing so much? I don't know if it's coincidence. Now, we're in 1995. 15 years ago, it was the year 1980, when I wasn't born yet. My family moved to Kuromori town a few years before I was born. The time coincides with that when Kichijiro-san met that girl. My mother was in her 20s, which matches the age Kichijiro-san described. So you want to confirm whether it's your mother in that drawing? Yeah. My father mentioned once about a car accident when I was 8. The car burst into flames by itself. My mother and the luggage in the back seat of the car turned to ash in the fire. The most precious memories of my family, including photos of my mother, were gone. Let's talk about it later when we reach Kuromoricho Station. Then I've got the lockpick so we can get to the cab. I've got to call Aizawa-san and the others. Aizawa-san, I've got the tools to open the door to the cab. Hold on, let's go. I wouldn't have thought I'd needed them, but sure enough. I've used this kind of lockpicks. Kihara-san, let me try. The door is unlocked. The lockpicks are broken. Well. At least we got the door unlocked. That's the main thing. Father once told me a story. There was a kind of travelling cat that would spend its entire life on a train. They feed on wind and rain and sleep by listening to the sound of moving trains. They become beautiful gemstones when they die and drop onto the railway tracks. It is said that you can experience the scenery which they have seen with these gemstones. Makoto-chan, say goodnight to Papa. Mama? Is Papa asleep? Yes, Papa is asleep. When will Papa wake up? I'd like to tell him the story about the travelling cat. Papa said the travelling cats have seen all kinds of people and scenery. And he also said these stories would take more than an entire lifetime to tell. Makoto-chan, Papa is on a trip with a travelling cat. It's going to take a very long time before he can come back. When he comes back, he'll definitely tell me a lot of stories to Makoto-chan. Really? I want to travel with the travelling cats too. Makoto-chan. Father didn't come back home. As for me, I've decided to step on the train to look for the stories my father didn't manage to tell me. A resume on the table. Hagino Makoto, 24 years old, Kanto University, Master of Engineering and Transportation Engineering. Position applied, train captain. A news report. Recently, top train captain Hagino Kenji died in a car accident. According to investigation, a child suddenly ran across the road. Hagino Kenji tried to avoid the child, crashed into a telephone pole at one side of the road, and sustained severe injuries where he died subsequently. The Hagino family worked on the railroads for generations and can be traced back to the Meiji period. It can be said that the Hagino family has witnessed how Japanese railways have flourished. But Hagino Keiji-san's abrupt demise in the accident has left his wife and 6-year-old daughter behind. The Hagino family's illustrious history may come to an end. Not on my watch. So you've got happy, indifferent, and sad. / angry. Nice to meet all of you. My name is... Teehee. I know. You're Hagino-san, right? We've seen your application. Not only an honor student at your university, but you're also a beauty. Captain, please hire some pretty girls to be our attendants so that our trains will be more attractive. Sorry, I am applying to be a train captain. Being a train captain is boring, Hagino-san. A beauty like you is ideal for the position of train attendant. Women always spend time a lot of time on our appearance. It would be terrible if it led to train delays. Wow, highly sexist. Be quiet, both of you. Hagino-san, you might not know me, but I am your father's former colleague. I am Hase Ichiro. No wonder this family name Hagino sounds so familiar to me. I didn't know you are Hagino-san's daughter. Please excuse me for being rude just now. I heard Hagino Kenji-san hit a telephone pole, avoided hitting a pedestrian while driving. What a pity he left behind such a cute daughter. He used to be the best train captain. He would die at the foot of a telephone pole. How ironic. Shut up, you two. Kenji-kun is a good role model. Don't be rude. Excuse me, Hagino-san. Can you tell us why you want to be a train captain? My family has worked for the railways for generations. My grandfather and my father were both distinguished train captains. Hagino-san, maybe I didn't make it clear enough. I'm interested to know why you want to be a captain. This question has nothing to do with your family's wishes. My father once told me a story when I was a child, and I liked it very much. It's because of that story I want to be a train captain and steer trains to look for the beautiful scenery, for all the beautiful scenery around the world. Your father probably told you the story of the traveling cat, am I right? That story is a very interesting fairy tale. But to be honest, the job of a train captain is no fairy tale. Hagino-san, your performance during your internship was excellent, but the position of train captain requires experience. It's like a new train going through a running period. A captain would also need years of experience. Although Kenji-kun is my good friend, I cannot take the risk to let a rookie become a train captain. I see. Thank you for telling me. But how would you get more train captains if you're looking specifically for well-trained ones? If they can't get the training... sorry, you're looking for more experienced ones. But how can they get the experience if you're not letting anyone get the experience? It's like those job ads where it's like, oh yeah, I know this program only came out like 3 years ago, but we need like 20 years experience in it. I haven't finished yet. Kenji-kun also started as a train attendant and advanced step by step until he became a captain. If you are interested, you can work at Train 135 as an attendant. I believe with your qualifications and abilities, it's only a matter of time before you become a captain. Thank you very much. Teehee. Welcome aboard, Hagino-san. By the way, I can introduce you to some nice eating places around here to you. If you think we'll take special care of you just because you're a girl, think again. By the way, call the next interviewee over here. Yes, I will work hard. Please guide me from now on. I don't like those people at all. There's a staff card on the table. Agino Makoto, 24 years old, train 135 attendant. A mirror. Aww. Put my hat on nicely. Doesn't need to be sorted out. What's this? Photo of my father. Ma'am, please keep away from the control panel. Sorry, sir. I need to ask for a favor. Return to Kuromori-cho? It's hard. Where's Sakurako-san's friends? If you help us, Sakurako-san will appreciate that. Sakurako-san? Oh, on second thought, it's not really that. It's really not. It's not really hard. But we don't have many passengers on this train anyway. Yes, thank you very much. Meow. I thought he would jump in excitement upon hearing Sakurako's name. Don't tell me he's not courting that stupid Sakurako. About to change direction. Hold tight. We're expected to arrive at Kuromori-cho station in 10 minutes. Please don't run about until we reach Kuromori-cho station. Yep. A journey of spiritual cleansing. Sugihara Hirosumi. This age is in a period of decay. Men are bowing and forcing a smile for the stench of money. Women are wearing outlandish clothes and putting on airs in front of their resplendent mirrors. This age is in a period of decline. Enterprises are using their employees by treating flesh and blood as screws, bones as gears, and throwing enthusiasm into the boilers. To burn, create, and power vehicles which belch black smoke and crush all ideals of belief. Utopia. It is the pure land of this era, the heaven which is full of happiness, and fertile land for freedom and humanity. Get rid of your desires and seek inner peace. The door to happiness in Utopia is right here. Sugihara Hirosumi. That name rings a bell. There's a note in the book. Oh God. By the will of Shinri Tengoku, this mission is to purify the world of all foolish and backward souls. A specific place and time will be decided Matsuyama-san. When the mission is complete, the door to happiness will open for you. Burn this message after reading it. The words on the note disappear and reveal mysterious patterns. Contain the second mysterious note in the book. I'm glad you were paying attention to whatever that was. There's a letter in the box. Yamada-san, I received your letter. Sorry to hear that you just got divorced. I hope you're not depressed over it. The greedy capitalists have sinned by failing to recognize your talents. Those sycophantic colleagues and your gold-digging wife who laughs at you will get their retribution. Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. That would make sense. The last time we met, you told me about your experience when you climbed Mount Fuji. I could tell you are a brave, strong-minded, forward-looking, and also a reliable person. Now, I have a great plan, and you are the perfect person to help carry it out. They say Kuramori-cho is uncivilized to this day. The people who live there are like barbarians. They worship the primitive and cruel unorthodox deity to satisfy their needs and desires. I hope you can go to Kuramori-cho and use the light of truth to cleanse this place of filth. When the task is completed, I will personally open the door to happiness and welcome you with open arms. Sugihara Hirosumi. I remember, Sugihara Hirosumi is the founder of Shinri Tengoku. But why is this letter here? It's a cat's body. The journey is over. Emergency notice. Suspected gas leak of an unidentified nature is in carriage 1. We have activated emergency measures to stop the gas from spreading. All passengers, please do not panic and proceed towards the green emergency lights to leave the train. Oh god! Alright, maybe we go up. Nope, it's a web there. Alright. I suppose that makes sense. You go toward the green light and then stay with the green light. Oh god, oh god. I don't remember my path across that room. Because this was Snow Room. This was that weird one. There we go. Dead sprinter. The first time I saw Hagino-san, she was dressed in a grey suit, in a perfectly neat manner. She was sitting upon the chair, clutching one corner of her clothes. She looked a bit nervous. She said, "I want to be a train captain." People around me burst into laughter. How could a girl become a train captain? Her eyes didn't waver in front of all that doubt and ridicule. I've seen the same expression in her father's eyes. She stepped into train 135 with that determined look and became an attendant. It wasn't what she wanted, but she did much better than anyone else. The train will arrive at Kuramori-cho station shortly. The passengers at the platform haven't been evacuated. We have to lock the air vents to carriage 1 so that the gas doesn't spread. But we haven't checked whether there are survivors in the carriage. Carriage 1 is a moving gas tank now. If we don't shut the vents, the residents along the railway and the passengers at the station will be in danger. Hagino-kun, this matter will have nothing to do with you. I take full responsibility. The train is coming to Kuramori-cho station. I'm going to issue the warning. Hagino-kun, stay here and evacuate the passengers to a safe area when the train arrives. She was shaking, but her eyes didn't waver. She remained at her post until the last passenger had left. Ma'am, please get over here quickly. Go to hell. Everyone should go to hell. Open the door. Release the door handle. Why do girls like you always get in my way? I really hope he died as well. Because that man is evil. Evil! When we found Hagino-san, she was holding the deformed door handle tightly in her arms. Oh god, it's making me sad. In the face of danger, Hagino Makoto-san was brave as her father, Hagino Kenji-san. The names will shine brightly forever and guide the train into moving forward like the Big Dipper. May her noble soul rest in peace. No, I'm not alright. It's sad. Now I know why this train felt so familiar to me when I stepped into it. I remember everything. Sakurako gave me that cup of coffee. Perhaps Sakurako-san didn't want you to remember those painful memories. I don't blame her. On the contrary, I appreciate it. The days I've spent in the cafe are the happiest moments in my short life. Kihara-san, thank you. This adventure helped me to find out where I belong. I was born into a family who worked on the railways for generations. I spent my whole life chasing trains and would eventually die in a train. I'm destined to lead a wandering life, since the train is where I should belong. Sawa-san, you mean? I'll continue with my travels, listen to the stories I've never heard when I was alive, and enjoy the beautiful scenery along the way. This is my lifelong dream, and I want to realize it. But, Kihara-san, I know. If I go back to the cafe to say goodbye to Sakurako-san, the things over there would only make me give up on the idea of traveling around. Having coffee with Sakurako-san, and watching movies with Rin-chan and Mochi-chan. I accidentally clicked on that one. Oh god no, I paused it at the wrong point, so that's all gone. The cafe is just a rest stop, not a destination. Kihara-san, I believe the trains bring separation and reunion. We will meet again if fate allows it. Izawa-san gave me the transparent gemstone, stepped onto the ghost train, and disappeared into the rain. The feather is shining brightly. Sakurako-san. Sorry. Izawa-san. I know. Izawa-san left behind this stone before she left. God damn it. Why you make me so emotional? Why you do this? It's a Tabineko stone. Tabineko? Izawa-san told me about the tales of the traveling cat. According to the story, there is a type of traveling cat which spends its life on a train. When they die, they become beautiful gemstones and drop on the train tracks. You can see what they've experienced in their lifetime through these stones. Thus, Aizawa-san was determined to be a train captain. She was so obsessed with it that her soul didn't disappear after she died. When they found her in the carriage, she had huddled up like a shivering kitty in the rain. They gave her a new name and identity to allow her to move forward, and forget her past. I was too selfish. I thought by doing it this way she could stay with me and live happily in a different identity. But magic to make someone lose their memories should lose its effectiveness. She never gave up on her lifelong dream. She was like a kitten who loved to travel freely. But this time, she probably won't come back. I believe Aizawa-san's soul didn't disappear. Aizawa-san's lifelong ambition isn't the train, but the unknown journey in which the train embarks on. The moment she stepped on the train, it's not the end of her existence as a wandering soul, but the beginning of a new journey. I believe Aizawa-san is enjoying the scenery in her journey somewhere in the world. She said before that we will meet again someday if fate allows it. She will definitely be back. I see. In that case, I will wait for her to come back. She's like a lost kitten who finally found the train, heading towards that fairy tale kingdom. The Traveling Cat End. Right, I think we're going to leave it there for now. I'm going to see if Stan's live, because I need some recovery time after that. Yeah. When you see horror in the tags on Steam, I never actually expected this bit of emotion. Right, I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to raid Stan now. He's not live just yet, but when he does go live, he'll be playing and getting over it for a bit. And I think he's ending stream with marbles on stream. I just double check that. Yeah. I'll be getting over it, which... Christ, that's appropriate. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for experiencing that little bit with me. We'll come back to this on Monday. But for now, thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. And I'll catch you next time. Bye now.